Hey guys, welcome back. Chris and Randy here with WeBuyGuns.com. Thanks for tuning in to another unboxing video here on Marksman TV. Last week we were incredibly busy, but today we got a little bit of a lighter day, so we're trying to knock out an unboxing video for you guys. If that sounds interesting, please stick around. That's coming up now. All right, first up we have one from a customer in Illinois. Big thank you for sending this one in to us. Packing peanuts. All right. Let us see. What's that?
You almost went into chest. You're like, let me see.
All right. Please hold bolt back by hand if it does not look back. Okay, so this I remember. This was like a Thompson Center stock. It's actually a mag pull. That's the same one that Thompson Center stuff uses. X-Ring TD-VR. This is the one you use when you're playing virtual reality. Tactical Solutions. This was a build, so this was all a independent receiver that was put into a Hogue stock. Uses Ruger 1022 rotary magazines. It's basically a 1022 type build, but not with a Ruger receiver. Very nice. You have a Burris magnifier with hollow sun optic here on top, which is pretty cool. And the barrel, very nice. I think this is of all quartz. No, it's Tactical Solutions as well. Says that because of a trigger or something that was used in this, the hold open does not work. So it has to be manually held open when assembling. There we go. Very nice takedown rifle. That's actually pretty cool. The optic is awesome. Very high, basically non-existent. It's a chin weld. But very cool rifle, kind of home, I guess, assembled, if you will, with very nice parts. Not much else really to say about that. What do you think about the condition of that one?
I would say excellent condition, Chris.
I agree. Looks fantastic. It's actually a beautiful gun. Yeah. Great 22 shooter. Various part build rifle. Yeah, so customer did say excellent. I totally agree with that. So we're good there. Let's move on to the next one.
Next up is one from a customer in Illinois. Let's see what's in the box. Thank you for sending that in to us.
What is this?
This is a PSA Dagger, Chris. This is Palmetto's answer to Glock, I believe, or their challenge to Glock,
Yeah.
how you may say it.
So the Dagger came out from PSA, I want to say, within the past couple of years. It is very reminiscent of a Glock pistol. This one being similar in size to the Glock 19. The interesting thing about the Dagger is even though it's built to a lot of the same quality standards of a Glock, it's quite a bit less expensive. So factory new, you're in the 300 or so range, and I know that Palmetto State Armory has done special packages of like 6 mags and things like that. They have optic cut versions of these as well. Now this one is actually a PSA Dagger frame that's built with a Polymer 80 slide. So Polymer 80, for those who don't know, they kind of made their fame into the market by having the 80% lower frames that could be completed out at home without the need of serialization. Now, because of all the ghost band attacks and all that sort of stuff, the P80 build kits have basically at this point in time been restricted. So they do make completed products as well, or you can buy their parts independently with it, which this seller has done by getting the P80 slide with the Palmetto State Armory Dagger lower. So again, those sort of Glock-esque parts are all interchangeable with one another. But anyway, cool product. What do you think about that one?
Just a little bit of wear on the top of the barrel,
Just no big deal.
but I would say excellent condition.
I agree, and that is what the customer said, so we are good there. So again, big thank you to our customer in Illinois. All right, next up we have one from a customer in Pennsylvania. Big thank you. All right, what we have here is a Sig P320. Sig P320 hit the market now, it's probably been 8 years or so. Claim to fame was the M17, the XM17 handgun trial winner that the United States military is now using, but the P320 has been on the US civilian market for quite some time before that. Uses the interchangeable grip module, so that is the serialized part, not grip module, I'm sorry, the fire control unit, the FCU, which can pop out of the firearm. You can put it in different modules to change the size of the pistol, giving it a lot of modularity. Very nice. This one has had the trigger modification. There was a drop safe issue with these a while ago, but the thinner profile trigger indicates it was made after that recall or has been part of the recall. Standard compact size, nothing really special about it. Standard 3-dot contrast sights. So pretty cool. What do you think about that one?
I would say excellent condition, Chris.
I totally agree, and that is what the customer said, so we are good on that one.
Next up, we have one from a customer in Georgia. Thank you for sending that in to us.
Oh yeah. Smarter than the box. This is a Seecamp. Is it taped? No. I am just an idiot. Okay. 2 magazines. Oh, that's a nice looking little gun. Little Seecamp. It's probably a 25. Yeah, 25 ACP. I bet you it has one of these fancy mag releases or magazine safeties. It's like a Raven. No. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a little Seecamp. I don't know much about Seecamp. I've had a few of these in here before. They are little tiny mouse pocket 25 ACP pistols. Pretty cool. They're not made anymore. It is a concealed hammer, if you will, double action only. So got quite a heavy trigger pull on them, but it is a deep concealment 25 automatic without a manual safety. Really cool little firearm, not much else really to say about it, although you don't really see these very often. This is maybe the second or third we've ever had in here. So cool little pistol. What do you think about that one?
My first Seecamp. Just a little bit of high edge marking, maybe from a holster, but geez, Chris, if I could hold it out here without dropping it, I would say excellent condition.
I totally agree, and that is what the customer said, so we are good there. Cool little pistols, don't see them very often. Again, big thank you to our customer in Georgia.
Okay.
All right, next up we have one from a customer in Tennessee. Big thank you. Taurus. We've been out of the new game for a while. I have not seen one of these boxes. Kind of cool. It's probably a GX4, and that's what it is. The GX4 came out from Taurus as a response to things like the 43X, the Sig P320, the Springfield Hellcat. So everybody's going to sort of these quasi double stack, 1.5 stack, whatever you want to call them, magazines, holding, I believe in this one, 11 each. So it gives you a higher capacity and a very small profile. The GX4 hit the market about a year to 2 years ago. And they're a good little pistol, not super expensive. This one has night sights on it. So kind of a cool little handgun, not much else to say about it. Just the micro compact from the G series from Taurus. So what do you think about that one?
Just a little bit of holster wear on it, Chris. When I hold it out, I can see it here on the high edges, but when I hold it out.
Here's yeah, I can still see. This is a minor amount of
So,
holster.
I mean, the high end are very good.
Yeah, I'd say high end of very good, excellent would be okay,
Yeah.
but I'd probably steer more towards very good. And the customer said, very good. So we are right there. Again, awesome GX4 pistol. Thank you for sending that one in to us.
Hey, next up is one from a customer in Florida. Thank you very much for sending that in to us.
Okie dokie. Here we have a Kimber. Kimber.
Sounds Italian.
All right. This is a classic stainless Kimber, government size 5-inch barrel stainless 1911 with the classic Kimber upgrades like the extended beaver tail safety, skeletonized hammer, and trigger. That's a nice looking trigger.
Yeah.
Really nice looking finish. Bead blasted stainless, sort of Novak sights that are blacked out with front slide serrations, chambered in 45 ACP. Kimber is a nice sort of do everything 1911 manufacturer. Used sort of had its name start with more customized, custom shop 1911s, but have since gone more the assembly line route and kind of banking on their name a little bit. But they still make a really good 1911, and they're not super expensive, really in line with a lot of other assembly line 1911s out there made by Ruger and Remington and Smith & Wesson and people like them. So not much else really to say about it. What do you think about that one? 3 magazines, original box. These are probably 7-rounders, I'm sure.
Honestly, Chris, other than that mark, it's a molding mark. I don't see a mark on it. I would say excellent condition.
That's
Chris.
what I was thinking as well. Customer said very good. So
Huh?
honestly, we're obviously okay with that. So I would say excellent for sure. It's a good looking pistol. But anyway, big thank you to our customer, I believe in Florida. Yeah, Florida for that one. We will move on to the next one. All right, next up we have one from a customer in Nevada. Thank you for selling this one to us. They reversed it.
When you live in the desert,
Oh, no way.
I'm not putting it on my
A
head.
Santa Claus hat.
Santa Claus hat, packing material. You know,
No. This was not used as packing material, I do not believe. It was very independently put in a plastic baggie separate from the firearm. I don't know what that is about, but I thank you very much for this. These are just the little things that count.
John, your hat to wear from Good Friday on has arrived.
All right.
I thought I got to be Santa Claus this year.
Okay, well this one.
John's the elf, are you kidding me?
They call me Chesley.
All right, we have whoa, look, another Sig P320. Now this one is infinitely better because it has a Santa hat.
Yes.
So this one actually does have some upgrades to it. I believe, this isn't the X carrier or anything like that. Standard P320 does have an upgraded trigger that you typically will find in the X carry series. Fiber optic sights.
Yeah.
Nice upgrades on this one. But again, beyond that, a basic P320 compact, 9mm in the box with two 15-round magazines. What do you think about that one?
Very minor marks, holster wear, Chris. I would call it very good.
Customer said excellent. I'm gonna say there is some holster wear up at the front that's obvious. Yeah, on the metal finish as well. I would say very good, but higher end of very good. Excellent's fine. But you know, I was gonna be upset about this one until this gem was in there with it, and
right.
now this is excellent plus. Excellent plus.
Plus.
Wow. Man, you guys. So anyway, we're good with this one, obviously.
That's real polyester.
I don't really care much about the gun at this point. The Santa hat.
Squirrel.
This is a good quality.
That's a nice quality one.
I ask you, sir, how much does set you back? Anyway, thank you so much. We will move on to the last one.
All right, Chris, the last one today comes from a customer in Ohio. Thank you very much for sending this in to us.
Another Kimber.
That's it.
All right. Here we have yet another Kimber. This one feels lightweight, stainless lightweight. Has the alloy frame. It is a little bit lighter, obviously having the alloy frame. Again, government size 5-inch barrel, also in 45 ACP. Looks like a Novak rear with fiber optic front sight, extended beaver tail safety, skeletonized hammer and trigger, front slide serrations, and wood panel grips with Talon tacky grip tape here on the front. So anyway, not much else to say about it that I have not already said about Kimber. What do you think about that one?
It is lighter weight. Number down. Very, very minor marks on here, Chris.
Yeah, there's some holster wear for
little
sure.
holster wear, but other than that, I mean, the grips. Yeah, the grips look really good. Possibly
Coco Bolo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I would say very good condition, Chris.
I would also say very good. Customer said excellent. We're close enough. I mean, I'd be at the higher end of very good. Just some minor holster wear. If that wasn't there, I would totally be on board with excellent, but it's not a big deal. So anyway, that will end it up with this video. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking this video out. If you have any questions, let us know by leaving them down below. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. I am Chris.
And I'm Randy.
We'll see you next time. Chesley!
Will you guys please stop that?
Rupert fears no sorcery. Go ahead, take his legs. I rather like my legs.
I'm rather fond of my legs.
Oh, be quiet, Chesley. Spell's too long. Alright, go ahead. And that was the dream I had last night. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
And then you ate all the toothpaste in the house.
Yes.